Hello and welcome into the studio today. I have a haul from Spacewalk. So, Spacewalk is a special ink event that features Tono and Lims, the two artists that create the inks for them for the business. And it was a separate ticket from the regular Stationery Fest. We went at 3 o'clock. We were fortunate enough to get in a little bit early. They were very nice, your second people. Everybody there was amazing. I think the event was amazing. And I'll talk a little bit more about that as I go through things. But this specialty event was not only the Tono and Limbs inks, which you see here, along with some Stationery Fest exclusives, but also a glass artist. So that was very cool to see all the amazing glass pens and pen rest and dip little bowls for dipping in your ink, all kinds of things. So I wanted to show you what I got. So here we go. So I did walk around. We walked around and we did a lot of ink testing. I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way. And I brought my little traveler's passport notebook and did my ink swatching there. So they had this center section where they had multiple inks and you could swatch them in whatever you had or a piece of paper that they had out there. And I would write the numbers of the ones that I like. So these were the ones that I tried. I was really looking for some shimmer inks. I don't know if you can see some of the shimmer there because I didn't have any. And I purposely had bought some medium pens over time because I liked the idea of trying out some shimmer. So these were the ones that I tested. These four were the Stationery Fest exclusive inks. I think that was it. So this was their stamp that you could get. And I went back a second time to do a little more swatching. I mean, we had an hour. I had scheduled an appointment to get a specialty ink pad made, and that meant we also got in early. So we had like 2 hours or so. And it wasn't very big at all. It was pretty small, actually, compared to the next day when we went to the actual Stationery Fest. So I went back and I was looking for some purple violet inks. And I went back and swatched those again. And then I decided on which ones I wanted. So I kind of put a dot there and went and purchased my inks. So I had actually wanted these two inks for the exclusives. So as you see, I put a check mark. I wanted the industry block, the Skyward, and that was it. Well, when I got home, I realized they gave me the wrong inks. This was the Skyward, and they gave me Brick Dust. So when I went back the next day, I didn't go back into the spacewalk event because I couldn't get back in. I looked for the industry block and it was gone. It was sold out. So these are the two that I ended up with, and I'll swatch those on another day. You can see the colors here for these, and I think I have done some of the translation to English to see what it was, and I think I have these right. So I think this one is Spring Evening. It's a blurple, each color changing, and I've written down that it has shimmer. Again, I will test these. Oh yeah, see, Evening. on a different day. This one is Shizuti, and I think it actually says that. Oh, Shizuti, two words. This is, I was looking for a replacement for Pilot Irishizuku's Chiku Rin because I had had a sample of that and I'd run out. So I was hoping to find a Tono Lims for that. This one is called Aphrodite's Flower. Again, Aphrodite, maybe flowers of Aphrodite. No, I can't read it. Generally have destination which traveler is unaware. Interesting. So these are all 30 millimeter inks. This last one is Benito. Benito. I didn't realize till today when I was pulling these out that it actually had the number on the bottom. So that would line up to the number that I had in book. So here's a nice grayish blue. Okay, so then I just put this out here because I did bring my Wearing Goal swatch cards with me, so I was able to put it up to the color, trying not to get a color that was too similar to something that I had already. Also, through the Stationery Fest and spoiler alert, we went to Yoseka the last day, Yoseka and Yoseka Land. I wasn't able to find replacements for these cards, so I'm gonna have to find them somewhere. This cute little guy, I bought one stamp. Very, very nice vendor. He's got a little bag like I seem to always have, and he has a suitcase. So I thought it was perfect for the trip and for my travel journal. They did do embossing on the journals, which was really nice here. I had already had this Coffee Monsters Co. Sticker that I bought previously. Now, I did not buy a pen, a glass pen. They were pretty much out of my budget, and I had never actually done any of that before. So I felt like for me to spend, 200, 300, 400, 5, even one was 2,200, and it was gorgeous. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. I I just couldn't see myself doing that. I really wanted to try out something less expensive before I jumped into something that I don't know if I'd ever spend that much money, to tell you the truth. But I can appreciate the beauty of it. But I did purchase this beautiful necklace, which I literally wore for the next 2 days, from one of the glass artists there. I want to say I had it here. It might have been this guy, Anabi Glass, had a sticker. I know I got his card, but it's really nice. It has, the glass bead here, glass, and it's made with the glass that they use to make the glass dip pen. So I was able to take a little bit of a glass dip pen home. These were given away. I had this guy out this morning just because I think I purchased this. Yeah, I did purchase this. I did. They had the bears there, but I don't know. Just wasn't feeling the bears, but I did get this free. And my husband was with me, so whatever came free, we got two of them. So somebody gave me a sticker. This is from one of the glass pen artists here. I mean, just gorgeous. I mean, I was like debating one of them, and I just couldn't pull the trigger. This, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is a tattoo, but it's so cute. I'm not sure. I don't want to do it as a tattoo. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, I tried out Drill Log. I wrote with it, and again, it was one of those things that I thought it was super cool. Here's their website if you're interested, in their information, and they're very nice. The vendors were very nice. showing everyone. I saw people buying them. But again, it was like together, between the body and the nib, it would cost you over 300, like 360, if not more. And I knew that I had Stationery Fest and Yosaka still coming up, and I had already spent quite a bit of money on the inks and this. So to get into this event, it was $35 a person. So times two is $70. And to get I really wanted to get a specialty fountain pen ink because I'm really into fountain pens. But the slots were all taken. So I went for the ink pad just so that I could have the experience of it. So what I did is they said to bring a reference photo or something like that for the color, and I understand now. It helps to communicate to them what you're looking for, and it makes sense to me. What I did though is I brought two different Shikiori marker pens, one that was blue, one that was, I really wanted like a periwinkle color, and this is what I ended up with. And what they did is they did mix the inks. I spoke with Lims's son, and then Lims's brother actually mixed the ink, and we had a nice conversation back and forth to the best of our ability to communicate, to find out about things and also to communicate with each other. And he'd mixed it on these little square pad, like spongy pad, and then put it on a block, and then had me stamp it and stamp it off. Somewhere in my book, I have one that I did until it was the color that I wanted. He did it 5 times. 5 times. I wanted it bluer. He put more blue in it. He did it again, again, and again until I got this, which is beautiful and is special. And I'm going to try to insert some little video that I did with them mixing it, and it would probably make a little more sense. So again, this was, they were able to do a second one because, my husband was there, so everything could be times two. And I got this one in gold. So do you see that? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So then there was, these I brought to give out. I made a sticker. I designed this sticker, and then I colored it in with colored pencils, and then gave this out to people that I saw. I actually gave it out to Lims's son and Lims's brother when they finished, and then everybody that was in the Tono and Lims vendor area. They were so sweet. All right, so I went to Daiso. Now, I live in Delaware. Like, there is nothing here in Delaware. There's no station. Like, the best you get here now is a Michael's and a Hobby Lobby. That's it. No pen stores, nothing. Nothing close. So when I saw Daiso, and I hear so many people that visit Japan, oh, these were the pens. I wonder where they went to. All these here? No. What did I get? Okay. So, yeah. I think I did these. No, I did these two. These were the two pens that I brought to show Tono and Limbs, and that's what they mixed from. And then I put everything in this bag. So yeah, so isn't this cute? Oh my God, it's so cute. I got this from Daiso, and I got these from Daiso. These are, what these are. These are the washi clips that you can cut the tape. I don't know, I just thought it was cute and cheap. Like, I guess everything is $1.25 unless it's marked. So I tried out, I do like the zebra Sarasa R and the point 4. And I don't think I'm loving this like darker blue color and purple. There we go again. So this is Sarasa, Zebra Sarasa R.4. Then I got one mild liner with the bold end and the fine point end. And this is in violet. Okay. So that being said, this whole package all came to like $10. My ones from Tono and Limbs, all of that came to like $180. I think that was it. So I am going to swatch all this in another video. Otherwise, this is going to be super duper long. And I think it would make more sense if I did it that way. And I'm just kind of pulling everything together. This, that, well, that got on there. That's it, right? All right, my friends, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this little haul from Spacewalk at the Stationery Fest. Wishing you all the best. Hope you had fun. If you went to Stationery Fest and went to Spacewalk, I'd love to hear from you. Please leave me a comment. I really want to meet some stationery people and chat about stationery, our favorite loves. All right, have yourself an awesome, awesome day, and I'll see you soon.